IVF New Jersey was established in 1990. Since 1990, we have done thousands of IVF cycles with egg donors. As a result, we are extremely experienced in both dealing with egg donors as well as managing their cycles. The IVF process involves taking medications to try and increase the number of eggs that a woman produces each month. During the course of a normal menstrual cycle, each woman produces 1 egg. However, that is not sufficient to go through an entire IVF cycle. And so what we do is we give the egg donors, as we do normal IVF patients, medications to try and increase the number of eggs that they produce. The way we do that is by giving them hormone injections, and so all of the medications are through injections. But the hormones contain hormones that the body normally produces. 2 hormones, specifically called FSH and LH, that are produced in your brain, are given via injection. What that means is that over the course of approximately 2 weeks, the egg donors will be taking medications, and during that time, they are closely followed. This means that they'll be coming in very frequently for blood tests and ultrasounds to see how they are responding to the medication. The blood tests allow us to modify their dosage so that we make sure that they're not taking too much or too little. And the ultrasounds allow us to follow the growth of the egg follicles so that we know when they're actually ready to finally undergo the retrieval. The retrieval process involves undergoing very heavy IV sedation so the patient is completely asleep. It's not general anesthesia whereby people think of a tube being put down your throat, but it's just IV sedation. It's done vaginally, just like all the ultrasounds that we perform. It takes approximately 15 or 20 minutes. During that time, it is a procedure whereby we go through the vaginal wall directly into the ovary. There are no incisions, there is no real recovery time because there are no incisions, and generally after recovering for approximately 1 hour, they can leave. Most patients feel perfectly able to go to work the next day. In a very small percentage of our patients, we find that they are still very stimulated afterwards, and so it's not unusual to feel bloated and somewhat uncomfortable for approximately 2 weeks after the procedure. The entire process occasionally can seem very complicated and overwhelming. However, at the end of the day, almost all of our egg donors are so happy that they were able to contribute to a family becoming a family and feel that it was certainly something that they would do again.